Just continue what we were doing.
Just continue what we were doing.
What's that? What's that? Huh? Fuck yes. Welcome back to your favorite fucking podcast. Ron?
What's up? How's
Our
everyone going?
Special fucking guest.
What's that?
The blues man himself, Johnny motherfucking Maine. How are you, brother?
Good, man.
Let me get a high five.
I'm here too. What's up, brother? What's up?
So what's good, dude?
Man, everything. You guys.
I'm sorry I missed the show at whatchamacallit. I had like 3 drinks and like 250 milligrams of edibles, and I sat on the couch and I fucked up.
It's good you weren't there.
It got me, dude. I just went, as soon as I got here, I was like, nah, I won't sit back.
Right
and
there.
it was over. He texted me, I'm on my way. I was like, oh, it's already happening. Done, dude.
It's already.
It's already happening.
Ronnie was keeping me in high hopes. He's like, dude, he's like, dude, he's gonna be here. And I'm like, fuck, I wanted to see it. It's cool though.
But we made it happen.
No, now I'm here. You know what was cool about that show? I was digging the fucking Mardi Gras band. I was not expecting that.
That was sick, huh?
I didn't know it was a benefit show. Yeah. I did not know that.
I shared zero detail.
Yeah,
I
so
just had
I got
John
there, and then I kind of picked up on what was going on. And I was like, oh shit, this is a benefit show.
It's a
You know?
yeah.
So obviously one of your buddies passed, and
Yeah.
he died. Yeah. But dude, they had a pretty cool like Mardi Gras live. Like they were walking and blowing horns, and had a walking drummer, and they were walking around in circles.
That's
and
sick,
shit.
so they moved around.
Yeah, it was cool.
It's called the Second Line March, and so Gino was a huge fan of that stuff. Gino, the guy that passed away, so he's a poor dude. He was like loved by everyone. Dude. Just
Cool.
Sad. It's a sad
He
deal.
told me he was young, like 42 or something.
Yeah,
Was it?
42,
Yeah,
42 and a half, something like that.
that's crazy because like we're all older than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he had some health issues, man.
Yeah.
And he was a hardcore, he smoked a lot of weed. And he had lung issues.
On top of it,
On top of that, and you have a heart condition since you were a little kid.
Oh yeah. So
And
you're
you're-
always just playing in the fire.
When you're overweight,
Borrow time.
yeah,
Borrow time.
like that's 2 Jessies.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
So he
For
was
sure.
a big dude. And he tried going on a diet. And I think that might have shocked the system. And then
That's definitely my drug of choice these days. The food, like that's my
It is,
shit,
huh?
bro. That's my shit, dude. Like, what are we gonna go do? It's like where we eat, dude. Like, let's go fuck off.
Fuck
real
yeah.
Bad. I want to eat real bad food, and I want to eat a lot of it, dude.
now that I have real teeth, I'm like, fuck yeah.
Bro, you can probably fuck a steak up, huh?
Fuck yeah.
This podcast is borderline a food
It's
food
borderline
critic
food-
show.
food
you know?
network. Borderline food network.
Because we talk about pizza.
I had donuts
we
today too, so I was like, oh, I can't get lunch, dude, because I'm trying not to eat.
I didn't eat anything.
I know I'm not gonna not eat stuff that's bad for me, but like if I could eat like less of it, like
Okay.
I'm gonna just not order as much as I would. Maybe I'm trying. I'm
Just
just
tease
trying.
yourself.
I'm
Oh,
just
they'll
trying-
smash
I'm just
7
trying.
donuts a day.
Oh, dude,
Dude, I was
I'll
ordering.
smash a bunch of donuts and then I'll
Crumb
get
cake this
pizza.
big.
But just sweets if
And-
you ate. Ooh, that's good. I love that shit.
That gets a
I had
I love
2
that
boxes.
shit. I got a quarter chub. Yeah.
I had 2 boxes of hot tamales on the way over here.
Fuck yes.
Who eats hot tamales, dude? That is the worst candy
That's
on
your
the
candy of
fucking
choice?
planet,
Is that your candy of
dude.
choice?
That's gotta be, dude. Oh my god, you like Big Red Gum too? Yeah. Oh god. Oh,
I can taste everything.
Hey, Swedish fish that aren't even good, but you just like to fuck them up.
Fuck it. If it's gummy, I'll do it, dude.
Oh, you're a gummy guy.
Oh, I'm a chocolate guy. I love like the fucking
Have you had chocolate covered gummy bears?
no. Where are we
No
going with
shit
that?
about
Where do you
nothing.
find those?
Sprouts, any place that has those
Chocolate covered
gummy,
gummy bears?
Yes, bro.
Never even heard of.
Like I had a couple. I was like, yeah, that's too good. I
Oh,
can't fuck with
yeah.
that. I can't fuck with that.
I've never even.
Now
heard of that.
for a problem, got all strung
Yeah.
out on them.
Oh, we'll get the big container of the chocolate covered raisins or chocolate covered nuts from
almonds. I like almonds.
yeah,
I like
almonds
chocolate
from
covered almonds.
Costco. Oh, bro, doesn't
That's
stand
too
a
big.
chance.
That's too big.
Oh, I get the handfuls and
Oh,
just eat the whole handful and then go back in and grab more and more. And I
Sit
can't
and watch a
stop.
movie and your fucking
Oh, I can't
thing's
stop.
gone.
I can't stop.
I'll keep eating till it's gone. Or I
Pretty
get
much.
sick.
Yeah.
I've been on a Mel. She's like, oh, they had ice cream Snickers on sale. So dope. I know what I'm doing. First day, I was like, I got one. She's like, what the fuck? You already eaten one? And I was like, hey, will you give me a Snicker? Like nonchalantly. And she's like, oh, here. I was like, fuck yeah, it works. Hey, she walked by again. Hey, will you give me? What the fuck fuck is wrong with you?
Every time we do a birthday party at Lindsay's grandpa's
Bro.
house, we buy a bunch of boxes of
That
Klondike.
5-year-old dude.
Yeah. The Klondike bars, right? And so we'll buy 7 boxes of them, and then nobody eats them all, so they always come back to our house.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, ooh, Klondike bars. Like, at night, in the morning, like on my way to work.
Bro, one of my best days. I had ice cream for breakfast. One of the best days of my life.
Smash of ice cream on the way to work at 4 in the morning.
Oh, that shit's good.
That's so big.
That shit is good. One of my best days, I had what was it? The drumstick fucking things. You know, the drumstick, the waffle cone thing.
Oh, yeah.
I had one of those for breakfast. One of the best days of my life.
I'm an adult. I can have ice cream for breakfast.
Fuck yeah.
I don't give a
Technically, I was an adult.
Yeah.
I was. I mean, mentally, not even close. But technically, by age, for sure. I was over 18.
You have ice cream in your house? Where's the children?
Oh, bro, you're not allowed to have ice cream in the house, dude. If there's anything good in the house that's fuck around shit, get out of here. Fuck about this shit.
You're right.
And I'll be all dumb too. Someone made cookies, or like, it's only 2 of us in the fucking house.
Someone
I know
made
exactly who fucking did it.
Someone made cookies.
Someone brought cookies. No one came here today. What?
Oh,
And then I'll just eat cookies and cook. Yeah.
Fudge brownies, dude.
So let's do some questions. So, all right, obviously you've been playing.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about brownies though.
Yeah, you've been playing guitar for how long?
I'll get to the edible ones I had.
Yeah.
Yes.
How long have you been playing guitar now?
Oh, fuck, dude.
I mean, forever? Like,
Yeah,
have you, since
pretty
you, let's say, what
He's
was
all
the
for
first, when did
fire.
you pick them up?
I was literally 5 years old playing
5.
violin till I was 10, and then guitar from 10 on.
10 on.
Yeah.
So you've been
Playing
playing,
pro at 16.
yeah.
10 and you're gonna
Making money. That's making money. Pro.
10 and you're gonna be 50.
Uh-huh.
So you've been playing for 40 years.
40 years. And how long have you been in the, or how long has the 44s you've been, playing, headlining, doing the 44s?
44s are 2006.
Okay.
So
20 years now on that?
Yeah, it's 20 years on that.
Fucking
So-
wild.
And then the 44's name stayed because I've gone through players.
Of course.
I had to fire some players because they steal from me.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Shit like that. I won't mention names, man. But yeah, I had a lot of friends that I had to get rid of.
I'm pretty sure, I mean, you would just imagine living in the music business, bands, trying to keep bands together, people come and go.
Dude,
It's hard.
it's worse than a marriage.
It's relationships. You're touring.
Yeah.
You're in tight spaces.
Mhm.
Some are
It's tough
vans.
to
Some
go
are
home to
planes.
marriage.
It's fucking, it's fucking tough, dude.
Why do you think my first marriage didn't pan out?
Right.
I was gone all the time.
Of course. That's rough at home.
Yeah.
That's everything.
Yeah.
Well, but that leads us to, some of your best shows. Like,
Oh yeah,
give us some good shit, dude. What's the biggest crowd you've played in front of?
30,000.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah,
30,000 people?
30,000.
Where was this?
Doheny State Beach. Man.
Is that the one where you had that dope picture where you through your glasses reflection?
Yeah.
That was the dope one.
Yeah.
That picture was sick.
Yeah,
That picture was sick. I remember when you buzzed that shot, I was like, that's a dope picture, bro.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah.
took a photo of that.
That was
the
dope ass picture, dude.
Fucking
Just imagine like the stage and then it's all beach to the ocean.
Right.
And you have boats and you have people on boats and shit. The second one was Portland, Oregon for the Waterfront Blues Festival. That was like
15,000.
Yeah.
How wild does that feel?
Europe is 15,000.
That's
It's-
got to feel amazing.
I don't remember because I was a little buzzed. Because
Okay.
you kind of drink yourself into like nerves. And
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And
But when the
suddenly
guitar
there's-
gets on, you just gotta go do your job.
Dave and I once played in a band, and we played for about 7 people. And
How'd that feel?
we were so scared. I drank like half a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Which one was that? The stripper one?
The stripper. Yeah, the bachelor party. But
I remember it was cold. It
I
was
mean,
cold and
you
I
know,
was sweating.
seven people.
but it was probably nose candies.
Yes, that'll do it.
7 people, 2 strippers, 30,000. It's the same. I mean, it's
You know
gotta
what
be
I
the same
mean.
feeling.
Actually,
Hey, I started the show trying to break a bottle over Mungin's head and it didn't break. I was like, maybe next time, dude.
Continue.
I gave it 2
continue.
tries.
it's more nerve-wracking playing in front of 7 people than it is 30,000. No, I'm serious.
I feel like a small dude. How much do you miss the Arcadia Blues Club?
Arcadia Blues Club. I didn't really like too much the owner because he was kind of a goober.
But the place itself, for being close to home.
There was 2 versions of it. There was one in Pomona, and then there was one on Arcadia.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Arcadia one.
It was cool. That was a cool spot. Remember,
I
you had a
like that.
band set up over here.
I like the
Towards the end, he had 3 different stages.
Yeah, but I remember, dude, that place was dope. I remember even going way back in the day with Johnny B to that one.
Yeah.
And like, dude, that place was
We
dope.
could have bought it.
Remember me, you, Steve, and everyone went?
Yep. We
But that was all before COVID.
could have bought it.
COVID killed it.
Really? He sold it. Yeah, we could have bought it for 2.2 mil.
You're
Wow.
fuck that.
Yeah.
And the food was bomb there. They had decent food, especially after a few drinks. They poured heavy drinks. It was a cool spot, dude.
Yeah.
It was a cool
Swedish.
spot, dude.
She was his wife was Swedish. Or
Yeah.
German or something like that.
Yeah, because I would say here on the West Coast, like blues is around, and there's a lot of blues players and bands.
But it's not really around because we don't even have a blues radio station.
Yeah, and it's
There's
not.
a few, but they're underground.
Yeah, when you go back east, that's
Back
more,
east, it's bigger.
Yeah,
Of course. Oh
When
my
I go to
god.
Midwest,
Oh, when we went to Tennessee together,
that's huge.
that
there.
was like, oh,
Beale Street's huge.
oh my god,
You
that was
see blues
the
everywhere.
mecca. That was the mecca of blues,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Everyone you talked to there was just like, this is where I've strived to play. This is it.
Well, the scene out here sucks, dude.
Oh,
It's completely gotten fucked since COVID.
yeah. It hasn't came back.
It's
COVID,
never- it's never
COVID
gonna
killed
come
more
back.
businesses than people.
And what happened is you get your weekend warrior musicians, and I know it sounds sad to say, but some of these guys they have day gigs, but they're not full-time musicians, and they come in and they'll take over a club, and they'll underpay the guys.
Mm.
Those guys will play for $20 just as long as there's a crowd there.
And
Yeah.
they're playing fucking cover songs.
Cover
probably.
songs all night. Yeah,
They want to play Lady Gaga.
totally.
Gaga?
Blues covers.
Gaga.
It'll be Stevie Ray Vaughan guys all over the place.
I bet.
You know, and that's what you have to compete with.
Yeah.
And it's like we need to get a certain amount of because we've earned the respect in the cloud, and they don't want to pay us. So we're like, so that's why you don't see us play that often
Right.
because we don't care. We're stable now.
So when's your next show? When's your next show? I mean, because I know it's kind of weird that last week you were so close here, because that's not all the time, right? That's
No,
here and there,
it's
right?
a blue moon, man.
'Cause I remember the one time I seen you in was it Long Beach?
Yeah, we
I think I was with you.
Malarkey's or something?
We took
Or
Steve.
what was it?
Mulaney's.
Mulaney's.
We took
yes.
Steve there.
No,
Because I took Steve to see you play down
Yeah.
by the beach, too.
Mulaney's. I remember me and Mel went. It was Sundays. Sundays.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I remember. And
Mulaney's.
you guys were going to go play another show like in Upland after that too, or some shit.
Yeah, we had to go play afterwards that night up in Upland at
Fucking what's that? I saw you there, too,
Yeah,
on
you
6th
did?
Street. It was like an Italian restaurant.
Yeah, Graziano's.
Yeah.
Grazi's.
And then they would, like, move all of
Grazi's. Carmelian 210.
Yeah.
They would
that
move
place was
all
dope.
of the...
I like that place.
So much
dude.
cocaine going through that place, you
Yeah.
had no idea.
No, for
Really?
sure. No, I did
No,
cocaine there. I didn't get any from the people there, but I did cocaine there for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going through there. That's why they got rid of the owner. A lot of those clubs that we played, that's why I had such a problem. I was getting free shit every time.
How could you not?
Yeah, dude.
You're the fucking maniac.
How can you deny it?
It's almost
Yeah.
rude at times.
Yeah.
for sure.
But like, if you guys really want to go see a scene for blues, it's like the Midwest. You got to go to Kansas, a place called Knuckleheads, full-on biker bar. That's like the titty twister in that Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
nuts,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
nuts. And there's like
You don't have to go to Mexico. It's right
there's like
here.
6 stages, and it's like huge, and it's just crazy packed. with bikers.
So when you hit a place like that, are you playing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or are you going in
just
one day?
just one day.
One day, you come in on a Saturday,
Yeah.
you play 2 hours, and then you're out.
Strategically, business wise, you have to have it done to where. So if I played 3 nights in a row, a quarter of the crowd won't show up because I'll just see them tomorrow night.
Okay.
Or you just
Yeah. Do one show and
Yeah,
everyone will show
That
up.
makes sense.
And then why
That makes
stay? Because you
sense,
don't want to
yeah.
give them their money back.
hmm
You gotta get out because you're going to end up giving them the money they gave you back to them.
And then if you have diehard fans, they'll show up all 3 nights. But some people
But that's still a small percentage.
small.
So you're looking at like making it to the.
We just
be
want to sell it
professional
out
baseball.
one night,
Right.
so we
okay.
sell it out.
Yeah. So if there's only this many people in the whole city, why try to spread it out for 3 days when we can get them
Yeah.
one night and we can get out?
How
No, that's smart.
far has music taken you? Like, where's the furthest place?
All
you've
He's
been?
here right now, dude. What are you
Oh,
doing?
dang! We're live in Laverne! We're here live in Laverne, California!
No matter
Hey,
how
were you,
hard they tried to get out, they sucked me back.
were you born in Laverne?
No, I was born in Loma.
I don't think
Loma
you can
Linda.
be born in
I was
Laverne.
IE.
Okay,
Number
I
2.
Loma
okay.
Linda, so what's
Because obviously, I
yeah.
met you through Johnny B.
That's
and,
right, yeah.
I mean, coming up to your dad's house.
Yeah.
I remember seeing you play in your dad's garage
That's right.
when we were probably.
That was
I
weird.
think I was still like a teenager.
No, we were older than that. We were,
No
we were
way.
able to drink already.
You
I know.
think
I
so?
was. I know when I met Johnny B, I was already able to drink. when I met Johnny,
No,
David,
you
I was
guys were
able to
like
drink.
you guys were like 21, I think.
Yeah, we were we were
Okay.
right there.
You guys were right
but we
there.
were able to drink. Like it wasn't like we were like sneaking.
You're right.
We
you're
were,
right.
but it was like we were probably
That was
21.
the Kristen era. That was like,
Yes.
I was like 24 when I got with her. So yeah, I guess I was in my mid
Yeah,
Well,
20s.
because 20s are a wild blur,
Because
dude.
I didn't get Cynthia until like 2 or 3 years later. Because I remember Johnny introduced me a few years later. I came in, but I met you guys. I didn't know
Oh yeah,
you
no,
guys.
we were partying. Yeah, before that.
Because my stepfather's like, dude, someone took the golf cart.
Oh, the golf cart incident.
Yes.
Oh, it did.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who was it? And there's some bunch of guys with tattoos.
It was your friends.
It was your buddies and they're idiots. Get them out of here.
He wasn't pissed. So they drank all the beer. And then he went in back in. I don't know if you guys remember that little side door. There was a restroom in there. That used to be my little apartment.
Okay.
I remember when that was your
There
party.
were stacks and stacks and stacks of things in there.
Okay.
So like I kept like, are we getting low? Like, yeah, your friends are drinking all of me. It's like, bring out another case.
Damn. Fucking
My dad
wild.
dropped like, I think it was like 10, 15 grand on that party. Just
Wow.
just in alcohol.
Wow.
How many people were there? Like 200?
There was a
Oh,
lot of people.
that was definitely that was the first time I seen you play.
Yeah.
That was the first time I seen you jam, and I was like, "This is fucking wild."
So I saw you was it Wednesdays you used to do open mic? At the Arcadia Blues Club. What day was it during the week that was an open mic night? That was the first time I saw you.
Drazi's.
No, it
No,
was
no.
it was at the Arcadia Blues Club, but it was during the week.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny took me, and it was during the week, and it was open mic night. And I remember there was this old man, some young kid was playing drums. He was probably dope at drums, but he didn't know blues. And the old man was talking shit to him,
Oh,
all kinds of shit. I was like,
yeah.
oh damn, so many rolls.
Yeah.
But it was sick. That was the first time I actually saw you play guitar. I heard you play guitar, but that was the first time I seen it. This shit was
Yeah,
dope.
I think that was in Arcadia. Yeah, they had an open jam.
It was,
And he would hire me. He'd hire me to come down and be a special guest to open the show, and then the jammers would get up. And then you get
That's
stuck
pretty
in
much
that.
what happened. That's pretty much what happened.
I hated that rut because then you're obligated to play, like, if there's only 2 guitar players there, then you have to play the rest of the night.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
So then I'm up jamming with guys that suck.
Yeah. Because I remember that night. It was a busy night where like it was like 4 different groups of people that went up there.
Bro,
Most of it was cool. You know what I mean? It wasn't great,
Yeah.
but it was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted to talk to you about that, playing with different caliber people, because I would say that the guy that was on stage with you
Yeah.
was ripping, but is he your caliber?
Which
The dude that was standing, like in the video that I posted from Sunday, the guy that was standing next to you on stage.
with a hat on?
Yes.
Oh, and that cool suit?
Yes.
Oh, Kid? Yeah, he's actually.
Ramos.
Kid is actually
Kid's
a level
dope, dude.
above me.
Okay.
Kid's
Because
dope,
he was
dude.
shredding.
I'm part of the crew. Like, you know, I'm not a hang around anymore. I mean, because I'm fronting my own band.
Sure.
But that caliber is top tier.
I mean,
Hey,
it was
but I know
stellar.
about him. 'cause
It
of
was.
you.
yeah.
I was
I know
telling.
that
I
because
kept
of
telling
you.
Donnie, I'm like, bro, he went. Let me tell you this. I was standing there with my son in the crowd,
Mhm.
right? And I
Yeah.
go, I know this guy, right? So he hooks Donnie up. Donnie's watching him play. He's not smiling. He's not doing anything. He's just sitting in the crowd, just
That's
watching.
what my son does.
And I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm fine. And
I'm
he's
cool,
just
but-
staring.
My fingers are gonna be tired.
Literally, we went home that night. He played the guitar for 3 hours till he went to sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, we got home at 7 o'clock. He played till
Yeah,
10 o'clock
Trying
at
to
night.
figure things
Hey,
out.
'cause
See, that's a
music's
guitar
dope.
mentality.
Hey, music's dope, but music's doper when you get to see people do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's one thing you hear it and it's cool, even if it's cool and it's like, that's dope, whatever, this is my favorite shit. But to see it too,
Yeah.
because sometimes when you see it, it's not dope. Sometimes you see it, and it's a letdown. So like
True.
to see something and you're just like, what the fuck are you? You're doing this on purpose?
Yeah.
Like that's wild, dude. That's
Yeah.
a wild thing to take on.
It was hard for me to go see shows. Like, I got tickets to go see Kenny Wayne Shepherd. My chick wanted to take me sometime, you know, and I was like, I don't fucking want to go see that dude. Because it's like, I should be up there.
Right.
Because I would fucking rock all over that guy's world, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then you come across guys like Joe Bonamassa. If you've ever heard of Joe Bonamassa.
I heard of him, yeah.
It's a monster, dude.
Yeah.
He can play anything.
Yeah,
Country,
for sure.
plays everything.
He's like that dude that shows up and you play and you're like, yeah, I don't want to play with you.
You don't.
For sure. 'Cause
No.
everything you can think of, you're like, You do that
You
too,
don't.
huh?
You don't want to
do that too.
Yeah, that's exactly how it is. You know.
That's how I'd explain him. You do that too.
Yeah,
Cool.
and that's how I compare music when I see musicians play. You see some guys you go to, like, especially when you're on a festival and you have like all these other bands, and you're really looking forward to seeing them, and they won't even play the fucking song that was on that made them famous.
Yeah, the
Right.
song that people want.
Yeah, that's always been.
But I get it. Isn't it easy to hate your most famous song? Like, say if you're at the highest level where that song you're playing every night, sometimes a couple times a night.
It does.
It's easy to hate it, right?
It is, but I try and fuck with it, so I do like different.
Hey, what's your favorite 44 song?
My favorite?
I know mine, but what's your favorite one?
Oh man, jeez. I don't know. Fuck.
Mine's Johnny Cochino. That's my favorite.
That's a badass gun.
That's my favorite one. That shit's
Yeah.
dope. Even with no words, that shit is dope.
Words.
Words, no matter what you said, it wouldn't take away from it. That shit is a
It's a
dope.
surf.
ass
It's a
jam.
surf groove.
That's a dope
You
jam,
know.
dude.
That's like a full-on white person dance.
Yeah, it's a 1-2 1-2. It's fucking dope. But that's my favorite one.
I
got a lot of other ones that I like, but that's my favorite fucking one. Like to play along and like listen to. That's my favorite one, dude.
Well, we just started when we did our all original album. People Love Hanging Tree, which is it's the one I think we started the second on when you saw it. I put the capo on the top of the neck.
Yes.
That's Hanging Tree.
Okay.
That's a fan favorite. It's like a 2-beat. You know, down, like,
Yeah,
like a boogie.
Yeah.
And
Fuck
people,
yeah.
people just like,
Yeah, for sure, because it gets you moving. A
Yeah, it
little
gets
bit.
you moving,
Alcohol
right?
gets kicking in a little quicker.
Oh, big time. Get some dancing. As long as they're dancing, it's cool.
Yeah,
But when
for
people
sure.
are just standing there and like
No,
crossing
for
their
sure.
arms and doing this,
That's one thing I noticed too.
you know,
Even at like the Arcadia Blues Club, everyone's sitting, right? It's like it's a restaurant
It's a dinner
atmosphere
show.
in a sense, but there is an area. So like it didn't happen right away, but after a few glasses of wine, maybe a few
People get
older
up.
ladies, and they get up, they start dancing.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel when you go see a blues show, there is definitely it's like a roller coaster. Like you said, it's a slow, mellow, like the jamming, and then it's like gets fucking going, and everyone's up
Yeah.
and jamming and shit, and then it gets back up to the climb again. It's
Yeah.
like a roller coaster. It's slow and fast and slow and fast.
it's patience because you don't know how to read the crowd. You don't know if they're going to dance to this one or they might dance to that one. So to make a set list, it's really like you're playing like craps, dude. You don't know.
Yeah.
Could they be into this one? Like we opened up with Church.
Hence, like the Grateful Dead, just play the mood.
Yeah, you're just basically playing to the
You
crowd.
play the mood, right? There's no point in pretending the mood's gonna be this. Because I remember, what is it? O'Malley's or whatever the fuck we were just talking about.
Mulaney's.
So that was like at 11 o'clock that shit started. Not
Yeah.
when you went on. That was early in the day.
Yeah.
And that was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like, it was dope. I mean,
It
I
comes out
was one of the
swinging.
people that was already drinking, you know what I mean? But still, it was dope. Even, dude, I was home by 4 o'clock that day.
Yeah.
And it was dope as fuck.
That's the fun part about those shows is because
Because everyone that was there was in it. Like, they were there. They weren't just there eating breakfast like, hey, what's happening? Everyone was there for that. So it was kind of dope, dude.
they're there for the music.
It's
So it could have been at night. Like, it wouldn't have changed anything.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? The
Is
vibe
there-
was the same.
is there a perfect set time? Or like, have you ever been up there and just been like, "Oh my god, this guy wants to solo again"?
Yeah.
Like, is there a time where it's like we have to end?
Yeah.
Like let's say, hour and a half is perfect. At the 3-hour mark, you're just like, let's get the fuck off this stage.
I won't do 3-hour shows anymore.
Yeah, why would you do that? I feel once you get to like
so how
over
long's
an
the
hour,
perfect
it gets
show?
90 minutes.
90 minutes. You got to.
And that's including break and encore.
That's just playing straight through and we're done.
No encore, nothing.
Encore, yeah.
So you get the break and the encore with 90
no
minutes.
90 minutes.
You don't walk away. How's it encore if you didn't leave?
No, like we'll walk off, and if they
That's what I mean.
If they get crazy, and then we come back out and do,
And you have
and then we'll do a banging ass song like Church.
one. So
Yeah,
one
yeah,
song.
yeah,
One song, Church, and extend it a little longer.
Sure.
And people are still dancing.
Everyone will have their own little extra moment.
Absolutely.
Add another
You
fucking
know-
4 bars to each.
Exactly.
Fucking call it.
Okay,
So-
and then when you guys are freestyling and you're back there and you're going, okay, 3 more, right? Like
Yeah.
you're
calling shots.
feeling it. You're fucking
And
okay,
if I keep going, the band keeps going.
right?
The second I turn my head, you'll see me when you saw me
Yep.
on stage. When I turn my head and I look back at the drummer's watching me the whole time.
Of course,
Yeah. 'cause-
he's keeping beat.
And if he isn't,
I
I'm
was
yelling
like-
at him.
yeah,
Right.
for sure. But
And I'm sure there's something that he gives you that's like, okay, now
Like,
we're
stop
bringing it
counting.
down, or
it turns into stop counting, start watching.
Don't ever give the drummer control. And that's what I did with my old band.
Well, yeah, because the drummer is going to play the numbers exact.
The drummer, his dad played in that famous band.
Yes, I do.
You know who
What,
I'm
do you
thinking
not want to bring him up?
I don't talk about.
No, but
Okay, that's
I
fine.
know who you're speaking to.
Yeah, we
You know
know.
what I'm speaking of?
Yeah.
We know.
Anyways, he had so much control back there. And that's the dangerous part about having being a friend, close friend, especially with a musician friend in a band, and he's a drummer because they control.
Right.
They're the fucking.
No, for sure. That's
they're
the heart.
they're the
That's
driving
heart.
point of the engine.
That's the
They
heart.
say stop and they say go. If he stops and we're still playing,
It sounds like shit.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
And if he gets mad or he has a shitty moment with you or he did too much coke or a little and tipsy
Sure,
and the
sure.
groove's going up and down, we have to kind of follow what he's doing. Too much control.
Yeah.
So that's why we have drummers now that are just pro. They just know exactly. They watch me, or if Kid's doing a song, they'll watch Kid. But I'm usually back there telling them what's going on. So I have to keep all this upstairs and remember all the fucking lyrics to it.
and filling the crowd.
And feeling the crowd.
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Whether to bring
Because
up or
everything
down.
you had thought could change just after the first song. You're like, yeah, everything now. We're going left.
Totally.
Right's wrong.
Totally.
We're going left here.
There's just so many different variables,
Yeah.
and that's the part of.
And
being
you
a
feel it
professional.
too, like when you play, you could tell.
And when I was
You
drinking, I
can
didn't give
tell.
a fuck.
Right.
Yeah, you're just
I didn't care.
because then you can just go through the motions.
I
You
didn't
just
care.
go through the
I didn't
motions,
give
right?
a fuck. I didn't give a fuck.
Yo, we're playing for an hour.
Totally. I didn't care.
We're playing for an hour.
Yeah, that's how it was just like 18 beers before I played. I was 18 deep before I even walked on stage.
Right.
And then it caught up with me.
Right.
You know? And then I just.
But I feel I've seen you at drunk shows, and it was still very dope.
Well, I'm still kind of like lost in translation. I'm just lost in the moment, and I'll start making faces and fucking like playing, and I'm feeling it. Then I look at playback and I go, "Fuck, I was fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
I knew I could play better than that."
Yeah, I felt too much of that.
Scariest show was playing sober, man. That was my first time. In
Yeah, that's weird.
30 plus years playing sober,
Doing sober
Wow.
stuff for sure.
and that was in Vegas with Rumble King. And
But then you're lucky it's the blues because there is feeling behind it, so that it's not like you're playing a music with no feeling.
well, it's like, how did I get to be playing so good? I wasn't drunk when I learned,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sober.
for sure.
so I can keep it going.
Yeah, because if you were drunk when you learned, you'd have to be drunk to do it.
Have you looked back at like video of shows
I
when
won't
you
watch
were?
it. I won't watch it.
You won't because you're like, what was I feeling?
So, and it'll
Do you
bring
hate
back,
it?
It'll bring back memories.
So
yeah,
you
but
hate
for me,
it.
like you don't even have to hate it. Like for me, like I don't like past stuff either. Like I'm more like I think about like right now and the future a little bit. I'm right now.
Well, I can't change
Like
it.
my whole life is right now. I don't give
Yeah.
a fuck about yesterday or
That's
whatever.
exactly.
I don't give a shit. I didn't do anything bad, but
Yeah.
I still don't care. Even if I did something great, I don't care about that. We're like now and like maybe a few hours from now. That's like my brain.
Well, that's how you approach life, and that's the same way I do now too. I don't give a shit what happened in the past. It's back there, dude.
And I don't even care that much about the
What's
future.
back there?
Because if you're planning too ahead of the future, you're not living now.
Exactly.
The only part we're here for is now.
Yeah.
So like you should be giving 90 to now, not future past. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
exactly.
Burning
that's-
that energy. Yeah.
But it does get in your head though, because before you play a show, you think about all the variables that can.
But I feel thinking's an enemy.
it exactly is.
Thinking's your enemy. I feel. I don't feel thinking is a beneficial thing to do, unless you know there's a purpose for it.
Yeah.
Unnecessary thinking, like building stuff up in your brain. Definition of stress, so to speak.
when you're running through
But like
scenarios.
that is nonsense. Like real case things. Like okay, I have to figure this out to get out this room. Like
Yeah.
something like that. That's different. Like you it's worth the thought. But like to just make stuff up.
Oh yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Like what do we do? Like if you had things on my head, they'd be like, "Is this dude alive?" Because I don't think about nothing, dude. Like unless I have to, I'm not thinking about shit, bro.
just hey,
I
the
just got
little,
the
the little,
scenario.
the little things
Yeah.
aren't moving. It's just straight.
No.
Like,
And
the
just
little
ask me
needles
shit,
aren't doing
dude.
anything.
They ask me a question.
They're tapping the machine. They're like, "Did you let the fucking little brain machine power up?" Yeah.
No, dude. But I've never had a
Turn it
headache
off
in my
and turn it
life.
back
Dude.
on.
I've never had a headache in
Dude,
my
what's
life.
that?
That's where it came from.
Shut it down. Shut it down and turn it
That's where
back
it came
on.
from.
What
But
the fuck?
Hey, so at one point, at first I was like, I want to have a conspiracy podcast, right?
Sure.
And then I realized I have to do,
Dude, I'm the king.
I have to do homework though.
Okay, feel free. I
I don't want to do homework.
No, he was
So,
like,
That's what
first-
I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to make this like a conspiracy thing, but I realized how much homework I'd have to do each week.
like he would have to be
I
all
was like,
bold, the Egypt, the pyramids.
And he had to
then
be-
he'd have to like
no, but I was like, nah, it's too much
Well,
work.
just ask me. I fucking know all that shit.
I know it too, but like to learn about say if you were to come on and you were to talk about something, I feel like I should at least learn some of it, so like it's not just like window liquor listening to you.
Well, how far are you advanced in it?
No, he just wants to talk about throwing farts. That's it. That's it. Like he,
I mean, we can go
that's-
deep, weird, conspiracy stuff, I'm pretty deep.
He's
I don't,
deep.
I don't
He's
think space
fucking
is
deep.
real.
He's flat there.
You don't think?
I'm not a flat earther, but I don't think space is real.
You don't think space is real?
I don't think space is real now. I don't think space is real. I feel NASA's like the ultimate, like, what if we think the CIA and FBI is, like, I think it's NASA.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, so
I never
somehow
heard this
NASA's
one. I never heard this one before.
somehow NASA's involved in every assassination, everything.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot.
Like, because where does all the money go to NASA? Where does it go? Where does
Space.
all that fucking money you guys get? And if you've never gone through space, no one's gone through the firmament. So if that's not real, there's not satellites or satellite. Like, we can go crazy weird, but like,
Because I've gotten deep into the alien theory, and there are. I believe there's fucking ancient aliens, dude.
ancient aliens. But
Serious.
but I feel the ancient aliens, they used aliens instead of angels. They should have used ancient angels, fallen angels, instead of aliens. I feel they used aliens to make it okay for TV. I feel they did that, like, oh, it's History Channel, this is real. It's not real. They're changing something.
You're talking about the
Ancient aliens and all that stuff. Aliens aren't aliens. Aliens, it should be ancient fallen angels.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So they're fallen angels, not aliens. They're making aliens because they're keeping space involved.
How they have ships and shit?
Who has ships?
Angels have ships?
No, I don't know where ships came from.
Well, like UFOs. He's talking about like
talking
UFOs.
about
But UFOs, but for the most part, do you think UFOs come out of the water or come out of the sky?
Both.
I think they only come out of the water in other dimensions that are lower and higher.
If you look at the parallel of everything on the Earth, there's like these energy spots all around the Earth on certain access points, and that's the highest activity because something with the energy in the Earth.
Well, yeah, that's why every major city was built where it was, and that's why they had tall things to conduct the power and everything. Everything's there for a reason. And,
See, we can go on forever. On
oh
this.
yeah, bro, it'll never end, dude.
There's
That's why usually when I start talking about this, I cut it off that, because it goes down the street.
It goes
dude.
down.
It goes down the fucking
Literally,
street.
I'm
dude.
not joking. The podcast almost started because we would have Conspiracy Fridays.
Yeah,
So,
I think
on
it's-
Fridays we would come over here, hang out in the bar,
Yeah.
and we would watch episodes
Yeah.
of Conspiracy
Tinfoil
Fridays.
Hat.
Yeah,
Watch
you
Tinfoil
watch.
Hat. That's
Yeah.
the one I'm into. Tinfoil Hat, the Sam Tripoli.
Why was it during Bigfoot sightings there was always an ET sighting?
Well, I don't know. Bigfoot's another weird thing.
Huh.
You could say Bigfoot's like a Nephilim giant that's still around. Like, there's a bunch of weird
There's a
things.
dumb creature.
There's a bunch of things you could say this, but Nephilim giants still go back to the ancient angels. The Nephilim giants had sex with our people. It's in the Book of Enoch and all that
So
other
you've heard of
shit.
the Majestic 12?
I don't have like details of it like off the top of my head,
Dude,
but
that's
I've
gnarly.
heard of it, dude. Like,
That's gnarly.
I've gone super deep and weird with it to where like, but at the same time, I'm at the point where if you're right or I'm right, doesn't make
It doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't make
Because
a
no one's going to tell you.
Hey, if the world's round or the world's not, doesn't make a
I
difference.
think
It doesn't make a difference.
I think the government does know that there's ETs.
I don't think everything we were taught. I think the government was in charge of all that, so therefore everything we've been told is a lie. You can't pick and choose the lies they told.
But
Why
religion,
wouldn't everything be
religion is based off of if there was extraterrestrials, then who created them? God. God created these aliens, or
Right.
so.
But,
It's a really,
but that's why they keep using
But it-
aliens to bring back space, because if they're fallen angels, that's all in the Bible. So yeah, I mean,
So
That-
you're
that's
saying
just to
you're
keep
saying the
space.
Bible used fallen angels as a cover for aliens?
I'm saying
Or vice versa.
aliens are the cover for the fallen angels. They're using aliens as if there is such a thing as outer space, past the firmament, which the Bible states there's a firmament above as below, so on and so forth.
So what about, because you've obviously seen like in the pyramids and the higher,
And there's a reason why that's there.
where it's like the
Early-
little floating like chariots and shit, and it's
yeah,
like
so that's all real stuff. And then you can
and every religion and sector have the
have
same
it.
pictures.
yeah, and you, that,
Why
but
do
that
they
goes
all-
back to
why do they-
Tartaria.
Hey,
That
why
goes
do
back
they
to
all
Tartaria.
build pyramids all around the globe?
Why is there pyramids?
No one's ever fucking
But that all
traveled.
goes
to-
back to Tartaria. So that's what the Nephilim giants and so on and so forth, where they had more knowledge and they were bigger, stronger people to be able to build all these things. And like people, you got to think, oh, you built this when it was horse and buggy. We had no electricity, no power tools, nothing. And then the real debunker of all that is how how many people are here now? Then you can subtract it to where like back in year whatever 5, how many people were actually there? How did they build this when there was 100,000 people throughout the whole world, let alone in this fucking town?
Crazy.
And then when they tell the story, it's always like prisoners and people like this. You're like, skilled professionals can't build that now.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Why are the doorways so tall? Like, there's a bunch of nonsense. But even if it's right, it doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't.
We still got to go to work tomorrow. We still got to do what we do. It's like, it doesn't even matter. It don't even fucking matter, dude.
Case closed.
Don't even fucking matter, dude. Right or wrong,
That's where it is.
don't fucking matter, dude.
It's done. It's done. We're done.
I was waiting for the big boom, dude.
Just a little pointy hat. Put it on. All right. And there you go.
And that's just a taste of it, bro. It goes so deep.
I know, it
it's
goes so deep.
wild,
Yeah,
dude.
it's so crazy.
Like every little fucking nuance, it has a fucking canal. That's
my
just
son,
nonsense.
he thinks I'm crazy because I'm like, I'm telling you, they're fucking coming. And he's like, you're nuts.
No, you're probably crazy because no one's coming for us. No one gives a fuck about us.
You know, like
We don't matter. I don't think we matter that much.
Yeah, it's crazy. I just
I
go,
really don't.
it's not like those movies where like they're coming for our resources. If they wanted our shit, they'd take it. You know, if
Yeah.
they're that highly advanced, they can be like, fuck
yeah.
you guys.
What is it that Rogan always says that we're living in the
The simulation?
simulation?
Like the
That's
Matrix?
the part that like trips me out.
Like the
Well,
Matrix?
because
Yeah.
that's a weird part
Like,
because
Rogan talks about us living. It's a simulation. Like
but so you can turn that into too. You could turn that into like
Elon's always talking about it.
well, they say well, when you ask AI, how long have you been around? I've been around forever. You're just now understanding me. So
Yeah.
that would give into that whole Matrix simulation
Gotcha.
theory, but it's all nonsense. Even if that was real, doesn't matter. I still have to go to work tomorrow. Doesn't fucking matter.
But you know what you get to go to work and do?
I go look up some more of this shit.
Is eat a drumstick just before you go to work.
Yeah, I don't do. I'm not
That's
gonna,
the heavenly
yeah,
part
but
that makes
no.
it.
So I've never done that again because I know it's not going to happen again. It's not because of the drumstick. I know that. I'm not dumb, but I'm going to let it believe it. You know what I mean? I'm going to let. Yeah, it was the drumstick. But if I have the drumstick another day and it doesn't happen now, drumstick sucks.
Now you're bummed.
So that's it.
So no more
I'll
drumsticks.
never have a drumstick for breakfast again.
Have you?
I've had ice cream for breakfast.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but have you ever tried to melt a drumstick? So I have children, and you watch YouTube, and if you take a drumstick and you put it on a plate and come back the next day, that motherfucking drumstick is still
there.
chilling, dude. And it's like
Yeah, but when you pick it up, it gets weird.
it's yeah. That shit is straight coach.
I've seen you sniff cocaine off the back of a toilet, dude. You ain't worried about chemicals.
Trust me.
Get out
Trust
of
me.
here.
Hey,
Get out of here.
Trust
All of
me.
a sudden, like, I don't want no red 40.
Red 45.
Get out of here.
I know. I'm just pointing out. Same thing with ice cream sandwiches, dude.
Oh,
You
yeah.
put that motherfucker on a plate, dude. That little sandwich will be there the next day. You know, hey, hold 'em strong, dude. Girl, what is that little marshmallow part in the middle, dude? You said it was ice cream. It didn't even melt.
But you will not break me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
dude.
doesn't taste the same, though.
Right. It's different than what we used to have back in the day. It's chemicals now.
See, I have all new taste buds, so it's all new to me. So like, but I haven't had ice cream yet.
I remember I stopped smoking, and I went to Red Devil. I told Joey, I was like, dude, what the fuck did you do with the pizza, dude? It doesn't taste the same. He's like, dude, I didn't do anything. What the fuck is wrong? He thought probably thought I was out of my mind. I didn't smoke.
Did it taste
It
better?
was like, it just tastes different. I don't know if it's better or not. But like, I put so much garlic and shit
Is that
that I
Dave
cook
Monaco?
anyway. So
Is that
yeah, no, Joey, his older brother.
his older brother, right?
Yeah, his
Is
older
Dave
brother.
still working there?
No, I don't think he's worked there for a long time.
You still got the reggae band?
He sold it
I don't know. I think
to,
he has. He might. He might. I don't know, to be honest with you, but he might have that reggae band still.
Yeah. Last time I saw him, man, he was Irie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, for sure. He's.
He had a good band.
No, they were cool. And then, I mean, they were cool before he
Better
got all those
Chemistry.
actual dudes.
Better chemistry.
Yeah, better chemistry. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
He was playing big ass fucking shows, man.
Huh.
Yeah. I was like tripping out. I'm like, dude, an Italian guy has a fucking.
It's a big ragu festival.
He was singing
Red
like
Festival?
he was singing like fucking like full on like Irie, like you know like.
Yeah.
No, it was
Rastafari.
legit, bro. If you couldn't see him, you'd believe him.
Mm-hmm.
Bah, bah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't have that sick Inca mouse shit.
Hey, I fucking my dreads. I was on a piece of equipment like 2 weeks ago because Cali Vibes just went on.
Yeah.
And so one of the dudes I was working with, he's all, "Hey, Cali Vibes, dude." I'm all, "What?" He's all, "Cali Vibes, like the show." And I was all, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "You have dreads." He's like, "It's a big show coming up in Long Beach." I was like, "I have no clue what
You have no idea how crazy it is for me to see him have hair because when you
Yeah.
You never had hair. You were all.
Never.
You had an afro or hair?
Yeah.
You had the
Or
afro.
shaved head.
I remember the afro, the shaved head.
Yeah. One or the other. You know, either fucking fro or shaved head.
No, it looks bitchin', dude.
Yeah.
Seriously, you could pull off a Major League Baseball player.
Hey, until he throws.
Tatis. Yeah, right. No, I'll fucking throw a strike.
I guarantee you,
Like 2
Mike.
weeks ago,
I'll throw a fucking strike.
Hey,
2 weeks
I
ago,
guarantee
we were
Mike
talking
could
about
throw
throwing
it
out the
in you.
first pitch. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you'll know what you would do when you get up there. Just all, and I was all fucked up. I had to hum that motherfucker down and over.
Oh, hell
No, dude, they're right. You hit the elderly guy that's standing in
I
out of the
showed him
batter's
50
box.
cents. I showed him 50 cents first pitch, dude, and it was horrendous, dude.
Oh,
Just into
yeah.
the seats, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw
Oh.
that video too.
So fucking
Hey, so
funny.
when's your next show around here? Or when? Period.
Oh shit!
What do you got coming up?
We got something coming up again. We're doing like this guitar slinger thing, so it'll be. You guys should come to that. It's local.
Local?
It'll be out here.
Where's it at, dude? Put it out there, dude.
Salina
There's like
Beach.
4 people that watch, dude.
I think it's Salina Beach.
Selena Beach? Where's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, where the fuck is Salina Beach?
Fallbrook.
Oh, wait.
So it's over there.
Fallbrook is north, south.
That's by
That's
me.
where Bill lives.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
not by
okay.
the beach. At all. That's down the 15.
Yeah, I think it's over. I think it's in that area. But this club is on
Fallbrook.
the
Oh, so that's like kind of by Temecula or
Yeah,
whatever?
and then there's Chatsworth.
Fallbrook's, yeah.
Where's Chatsworth?
I don't know.
don't
Chatsworth
remember
is by Thousand Oaks.
Yeah, I'm playing out there.
Chatsworth is like the valley. Like
Okay.
the valley.
And I'm playing out there, and then like, I think we're doing another show at Mulaney's. So
Dope. That's a
You
dope
guys
one.
can come to
Sunday?
that.
Is that a Sunday one?
Sundays, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
We
that
only
shit
do
is
2
sick.
shows. We only do Saturday in Arcadia, and then we do at Matt Denny's Ale House, and then we do Sunday at Mulaney's. We don't do the Hollywood one.
So Saturday is where?
Saturday, Arcadia, Matt Denny's Ale House.
You do that every Saturday?
No,
When's
that's
the
like
next, when's
twice
the
a
next
year.
time you do? Oh, twice a year?
Yeah, we do it twice a year, and we just did my birthday party. Sold out both shows.
Fuck yeah.
It was packed, dude. So packed, it's ridiculous. And tickets were like, fuck, dude. Some people were paying $80 a ticket.
Sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that shit's worth it.
I made just for myself. I made close to $1 grand.
That's fucking
fuck
dope.
yeah.
That's when I'm like,
And you got to play music
you want me to play Grazi's for $50?
Right.
Like, really? You want me to do 4 sets?
for 50? Yeah,
For
you're
50
right.
bucks?
You can't,
I'm running out of material at that point.
you can't even mathematically defend that.
I used to play 4 hours, man, and I didn't give a shit. Booze? Fuck yeah. I'll play
Yeah.
for beer.
Right.
Keep feeding the monster.
right,
yeah,
right.
for sure. Keep
Totally.
feeding the monster.
Keep feeding me.
So you're playing like Friday, Saturdays, Sundays, and that's your gig. Like that's what you're doing right now.
Right now, my gig is like focusing on like my son,
Of
like,
course.
that soccer aspect, and he's been training and working out. So,
Okay, hey, give me some of that. How was Washington D.C.?
oh, dude,
Tell me about it.
so gay.
Why? Wait,
No,
like the
literally, it
art
was
show.
gay. No, I mean like it was Pride Week,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
and no disrespect, I got nothing against.
who does? Nobody gives a fuck.
Did you wear slip-ons?
They had them.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
wear slip-ons.
Did
That's
you
why
have
I mentioned
Did
the
you have
movie.
an damn?
Safety.
That's why I mentioned.
You know what kind of shit I got either.
That's why I mentioned the fucking unicorn.
Oh, got
I
it.
saw the
got
unicorn with the rainbow, and I'm like, oh god, I got
it.
stories. like that.
So, give it to our fans. Your son had a piece of art that made it basically to the top art show for children in high school.
Dude, my son was a whole fucking 180, man. Like my ex-wife, he was living with her, and I wanted to like make contact with him, but again, I had to get sober because I wanted to see me in a different light.
Yeah, for sure. You
So,
don't want to see the monster.
because his mom's a full-blown alcoholic,
Really?
hardcore,
No.
like I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
She's remarried,
Functioning.
right?
Yeah, she's remarried.
Okay. But just doing bad.
Yeah,
Or not doing well.
She's fucking up my son's head, you know.
Sure.
So he's when he moved in with me, he was like, dude, us when we were like fucking 21, like just mischievous, dude, pussy chasing, fucking drugs, liquor. That's why I had no alcohol in the house because he couldn't get to my cabinet. But he was going like smoking weed with some of his. He hung out with what we call them back in the day was like the stoner group. It was like the parkies. Like, you know, the hippies, not hippies, but like the skater kids.
Skater, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And they're just like all in black and they're all like, you know, beanies and fucking looks like they haven't showered in 3 days.
Yeah,
You know,
greasy looking
maybe
motherfuckers.
Jesse might know some of those kids. But
Or soon to meet.
Or soon, yeah, soon to meet. But yeah, and he was hanging out with the wrong crowd and I started seeing the batch, and he would come home and try and pull it off. Like he wasn't, his eyes were all bloodshot and his fucking mechanics were all off.
Oh, you're not pulling the wool over
You
your
can't
eyes.
pull
You
it
know
over
what
my
I'm
eyes.
saying.
I could tell when he was drunk, and I had a serious talk with him, and then he got in a relationship with a girl out here because his mom still lived here. He wanted to move back for the girl, and I'm like, you're throwing your fucking life away if you move back with your mom and your stepdad. Your stepdad hates your guts. Basically,
That's rough.
Yeah,
That
that's
sucks.
rough. That's rough just for a chick.
They
Right.
got new kids together?
yeah, I have a younger.
Okay, so he has a half brother.
As a half brother.
Okay.
And I was trying to tell him, I'm like, dude, if you stay with me, I'm going to put you through college. Like, that's a big deal. Not trying to live with your mom, not saying that she can't do that for you, but you have to get a scholarship. You have to work your ass off to get it. And if you don't get a scholarship, you're going to be back with your friends fucking getting fucking loaded.
Right.
And you'll end up like me when I was 21. You know what I mean? Not doing shit. So I fucking broke it to him. He did a 180, turned all the way around, and got rid of the girl. Fucking missed that. Moved in full time. He's grounded. Now he's kicking ass in soccer. And for the art competition, his teacher, who he hated his art teacher because she was like giving him like graphic design and all this other bullshit. So he goes, I draw charcoal, graphite pencil shit. So she saw his talent and she said, I'm going to enter you in this contest. He didn't think anything of it. She entered him. Fucking the deadline was like a week. Like, he has 1 week to do it. He had fucking 3 months to do it.
Yeah, but he did it in a week.
He did it. He did it in 8 hours.
Standard could always do it.
Standard? Sounds like one of us.
Sounds like me. You know what I mean? What do you mean I gotta fly out to fucking Europe for tomorrow for fucking a month?
I got hours though. It takes 12.
Don't worry.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure I put everything in my guitar bag, dude. I'm good.
I think I got everything. I think I got everything.
Yeah.
So he fucking entered
What about that one guitar pick?
My fave.
Yes.
trust me, I have mispacked on a trip like that and had to buy gear in Europe.
Yeah, I would
Try finding gear in Europe. Like for shit that you need, like to make your tone, make your sound.
Yeah, to
proper.
make you.
Oh, dude, it sucks. Fucking anyways, my son does this drawing. At first it was a lion, and the lion was killer. Beautiful, fucking beautiful. But he fucked the mane up. And then he goes, he didn't like it. So then, literally, the night before, he had to hand her this fucking piece. That night he stayed up till like 5 in the morning. And he was just drawing the whole time. And he was drawn to that reggae dude, or stick figure.
I don't know.
The artist stick
I've
figure.
heard of it. I've heard of it, but I couldn't.
It's like chill beach vibe music.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So anyways, he fucking stayed up all fucking night. Wake up in the morning, I'm thinking, it's not gonna be done. He comes out, he shows it to me. Eyes are all fucking bloodshot from staying up.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm all, shit, that's really fucking good. So takes it to the teacher. She takes it, has to turn it in to our congressman, Daryl Issa, represents Marietta District,
Okay.
48 District. Like a week later, he's at school. He didn't think anything of it, fully forgot about it. And she goes, oh, by the way, you won
Fuck
that
yeah.
competition.
Joe, you think something you could have told me yesterday?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
So he fucking won. The next thing you know, he's like, I won. And so she goes, not only did I enter you into that contest, but I entered you into the Marietta Valley Arts competition too for all the street vendors, all the artists, for all the other artists. And he won that fucking thing. So he gets all
Do
these
you have a
awards.
picture of the thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it's wild, dude.
Yeah,
It's fucking badass.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
Send it
So-
to me, 'cause I could put it up on here too if you want. I could like put it up at the end or
Oh
something.
yeah, I'll send it to you right now.
And you guys made the trip to Washington D.C. So they had like a full gallery, right?
Dude.
And it was like the whole deal.
'Cause that's when I talked to you. He was
Yeah.
out there. That's
Right.
when I first talked to him. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
I said,
And it's always been too long. You know what I mean?
I said, I'm in
Life,
DC.
huh? It's weird how that works. It's always too long.
Yeah, I go, hey, I'm in DC right now. I'll get back to you when I get home, And he's like, okay.
Was there anybody else represented from his school, or was he the only one?
He was.
Yeah, no, I saw that shit. He drew that.
And if you zoom in on the eyes, he does realism. So you zoom in on the
For
eyes.
sure. That's silly good.
And for him to only have like,
And he did that from nothing?
No, he just looked at a picture.
Oh, okay.
He looked at a picture, and it's not traced, not
Yeah,
stenciled.
no, for
And
sure.
He
But
literally
like for inspiration, you're kind of okay.
he does the like you barely see the lines through it because it's so light. With
But you got to do like so you know
exactly
where
to square everything
the,
off.
the
Yeah,
symmetry of
yes,
everything.
yeah.
You'll do that with any face.
Where
Or else
the
it's gonna look-
ears and
or else it's gonna
nose.
look like a cartoon.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So he did that. And
That's like people that actually know how to draw what they do.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
You have to.
so.
Me, I'll start with an eye, just a big one.
What is
But,
that? A
yeah,
spoon?
They're winking.
Is that a spoon?
They're winking.
Just looks like the Roadrunner. So he fucking does it, and next thing you know, he's like, his teacher sends me an email, and she's all, they're gonna fly you to fucking Washington D.C.
That is so rad. Congratulations.
Yeah, fuck
dude.
yeah.
that's
I'm
dope,
like,
dude.
this-
And how long were you out there? 1 week?
1 week, 5 days.
That's fucking awesome. Dude.
Cost me
Did you guys
50.
grub? Did you guys grub?
Fuck, dude. Our meals just for the two of us each day was like $350.
But you know, it
But
doesn't.
you grub good, like you guys went to some
Yeah.
bombs. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what it costs. That's something you will
No.
never, ever,
Yeah, because
ever forget.
I feel
Yeah.
money's one of those things too. Like
Who gives
money
a
doesn't
fuck?
matter, dude.
Yeah.
I feel you should never love something that doesn't love you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? When it comes to money, material
Oh,
things, or all
without
that
a
shit.
doubt.
You know what I mean? But people do. The majority of the world does.
They chase it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They
That's
chase
why
it.
we live in a miserable world of fucking retards.
First plane flight for him. First fucking like hotel in a week for him.
Imagine all that
First
first
day
shit,
week
and
ride
you
for
won. That took a left. So everything's great. Wait,
Why is it
what?
his nipples pierced? His dick hanging out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Heck, that's right, son.
And the hub where it was all happening was in our hotel. So we're walking by a room.
You're like at the lube factory.
Totally, dude.
Johnny comes out of the bathroom. He's dressed like he's at the Rio fucking carnival. What's up, son? We're hitting the parade.
You ready?
Making tight my nipple clamps.
Asshole chaps. Yes, let's go. Here we go.
Dad, I'll wear your slip-ons tonight.
You know?
We're going laced.
And we saw that.
Oh, that's awful.
And not to say my son has any mention he like wants to be like that, but he was a hot commodity, dude.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And then what makes me look like is either those gay guys are looking at me like that guy's a stud, you know, for banging a little guy like that.
Oh, God.
Or it's
Yeah.
just your kid.
Or no,
No, they didn't know.
that's
They didn't
not an
know.
option.
No,
That's
they
not an
didn't
option.
know that was his son.
Yeah, they're like either thinking they're jealous.
How did that bear get that good-looking model?
Exactly. That's how I felt. You
I
know,
never went there.
Mhm.
My brain never went there.
Mine did, because I'm standing with him. It's like I'm waiting for Chris Hansen to pop out. You know what I mean?
Umbop?
Yeah.
Oh,
Predator.
I thought you meant like Hanson's. Umbop.
That's it. Yeah.
No, I know where you're at.
But you know where I'm going with
Yeah.
that. So that was my first reaction. Was like, fuck. So I'm like, we get there and then Bubba, it's a mecca, gay pride everywhere.
How
In our
far do you
hotel
have to get away from it? Like, is there like a circle where it stayed? Like, you're like
Yeah, the whole
6
DC.
miles out, we're good.
All DC.
All DC.
So you have to get out of DC.
We went to the golf course, and my son and I golfed for like, I think we played like 37 holes or something.
Holy
Yeah, you
fuck.
pulled
In
the
one
Jordan?
day?
No,
Oh, the
we
Jordan?
played.
Oh, throughout the week.
Oh, okay. So you played a lot
twice.
of golf.
We played twice, but we played
Okay.
18 and then 27 on the first day.
How's
Dope.
he doing at golf?
He kicking ass, man.
Really?
Yeah, he's really good.
How about you?
I'm good.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
Good. Do you practice putting more or driving?
Depends on what I'm like.
No,
Well,
just in
like-
general.
They're both the same. Chipping, I do the
You
most.
do a 50-50?
I do chipping the most.
Oh, so chipping, that's smart.
yeah.
'Cause you do chip more than you drive.
Drive, you just do.
But you putt more than you do anything else,
Once
right?
I locked in my driver swing and I got it controlled, I left it alone. I don't go practice driving because it's one
It's
little
gonna
thing
fuck it
can
up.
fuck everything up.
Right.
So you do like the John
Gets up
Daly
here.
method, right? Where you just do a couple
That's how I
shots,
roll.
and then you get the feeling.
I don't even practice swing, dude.
Okay, yeah, no, that's smart because why waste it? Because you might get your best swings before you play.
Totally. And that bass player you saw me
I
play,
do believe that. I do believe that with anything you're doing. You're gonna waste your good shit practicing.
totally. Yeah, and that's why I just practice.
You only get so
chipping.
many tugs before it's over. You know what I mean?
Exactamundo. I've noticed that being sober too, bro.
Yeah, it's more real.
More
It's
pleasurable
more real
when
too.
when you're jerking off when you're sober, because then you're like, fuck, you get whiskey dick even on by yourself if you're wasted. I noticed that.
I gotta get my eyes drunk to jerk off.
I gotta get my eyes drunk. You just pour
They
sauce
think
on
how
it.
quiet the room got.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't think I've ever jerked
I
off.
wish I had
sober
my
before.
butt. I wish I had. No, I'm pretty sure I have.
You
For
know?
sure, because I remember jerking off. Because I didn't do drugs till I was 12, and I remember jerking off before that. So for sure, I've definitely done it. But since then, no. Since 12, I probably have not jerked off sober. For sure, that's wild to think about.
Think about that.
That's wild to think about.
I'm making you
12.
think since 12.
I've lived like 3 other lives, 4 other lives.
Same here. Same here, bro.
Maybe I'll try it, dude.
I just living in bed in shame.
I'll try it, dude. I won't get high. I won't do anything.
Don't do
tomorrow until
anything?
after I jerk off.
Yeah, and then really
And if it's not better, I'm gonna call you upset.
feel free. I'm telling you, it'll happen faster.
It just felt good and nothing came out.
And then the guy, then he cries.
It just felt good, nothing came out.
You liar! You're gonna come over to be in the bed like with a pillow.
Yeah.
I violated myself.
Yeah, just a little dust
It'll be Ventura.
Yeah,
Ace Ventura.
dust fart.
Ihorn was Finkel. Finkel was Ihorn.
Just all mentally fucked.
Oh,
Dude.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, maybe I won't do it. I'll just live with what I had.
Yeah.
You know, because what if it fucks it up, dude? What if I don't know.
I'm just putting it out
What if
there.
it's not for me?
That's true. You know, just take a day. Try it. Experiment.
Maybe Saturday in the
Try
morning.
sticking a finger in your butthole.
Hey, then it's all. Then I enjoyed it. Now I found something else.
Sober finger.
So stinky. Now the rim stinks.
Yeah, no, it's
Who pooped in the ashtray?
but that's the real reason I kind of like stuck around now. It's like because I can call a tour right now and go, but it's like nah.
How? Okay, so how long is a normal
Because
tour?
you got to appreciate the time that you can do that.
Of course.
Right? Because
Yeah.
if you were to put out an album right now and you have to do it because it's all part of it,
Are we talking
You know
6
what I mean?
months? Like 6 months if you're on tour?
No, I do. The longest tour I did was 2 months.
How far?
I went everywhere.
Over the pond?
Over the
Everywhere.
pond, yeah.
Okay, sick.
Russia.
Oh,
what's the best country?
Best country?
Yeah, besides America.
Like beautiful or like what do you mean? Like
People.
rules?
People.
no
No,
rules.
no, because I mean I don't really follow rules here, so I don't really. That's not real to me. But just in general, like like when you get there,
Switzerland.
Switzerland. Well, of course, that fucking place. You just look out the fucking window and it's amazing, right?
It's sick, dude. Yeah. Switzerland was beautiful. Switzerland, Germany, parts of Germany are gorgeous.
So, if
Italy,
you heard the conspiracy about the Nazis in Switzerland, we won't go there. But
okay.
Switzerland is.
I got real quiet.
Are you ready?
It's not as bad as you think, but like, if everything that history told us was real, Hitler would have just went to Switzerland and went after the banks, like he said, fighting the banks. He said there was too many mountains, but yet you fought Russia.
That's true.
Nonsense. So then it makes you doubt everything we were always told. It starts there. Or when you learn the Fed was publicly owned, it's not privately owned, or it's privately owned, it's not part of the government.
Yeah, it's not
You know
part
what I
of the
mean? So it's like, right there, that was the first thing when I heard that, I was like, wait, what?
Rockefellers?
Then the 9/11 stuff, you're just like, a whole nother thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where did all our gold go?
it's gone.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
But yeah, we don't run off of gold back. Yeah.
No,
We're losing sight. We're losing
I mean,
sight.
yeah, we can go deep into that. Too.
Yeah. Another episode.
No, I think that was the beautiful place. Italy's gorgeous. Russia's just numb.
So when you
No,
go
yeah.
over, okay,
Potato
so
vodka and just anger.
No, there's anger.
so when you fly over to
Because
like,
you
let's
get
say,
angry when it's hot, but I didn't know it happened when you're cold too.
but like, let's say you fly over to Germany. How long do you plan on? Like, what was it? 2 weeks, a month? Like, how long do you plan on being over there?
a month,
Okay, and then now out of that month, how many days are you playing?
28
So the full time, every night.
every night.
So-
Every night you're playing.
Yeah,
So
every,
you only-
every other night.
So you only had
We
one
do
day,
like 4 straight, and then two
only
off.
one day for the Auschwitz tour.
I did the Auschwitz tour. That's a story if you want to hear it.
I do want to hear it.
Do you really want to hear?
No
the
one
Auschwitz
wants to hear it, but I do.
No one wants to hear Schindler's List. It was terrible.
It
at
was
school.
Schindler's Fist.
They made me watch it in school. It was terrible.
No.
I wanted to
I
cry.
never watched it.
We were in Poland, and we played a show in Poland. We were in East Germany, and it was such a crazy trip because we were in East Germany, and I had 2 band members in the band that didn't fit the bill for white,
Dark Tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had to play this country outskirts, East Germany, 7 clicks from fucking Poland.
Probably
Border,
still goose dancing
where
town.
Auschwitz is.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are you saying that they were not white enough to play with you guys?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out
I
of here.
swear to God. And I have a
Oh,
tattoo.
well, that's what I got from it, Ron.
I thought, wait,
I have a
no.
tattoo on my back.
I heard that Germany was so loving to Americans.
That's
now,
West
like,
Germany.
Okay.
East Germany. It's still
East
Nazi.
Germany. You remember that wall they knocked down?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they're
So
still
if you go all the way to the other side, they're still there.
they're waiting.
They're still there.
Wow.
They're still
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Our
They
guy-
barely got the first Reebok pumps.
What is that? Hey, they
Yeah.
looked out. They looked at the 44s. They're like, "What is that? One of them Italian boys out there?"
Hey, settle
Yeah.
down, Richie Valens.
See a dark Italian. You know?
You don't smell like garlic.
Yeah. What is that?
No, I had my shirt off because it was really hot. It was during summer in East Germany, and I had my shirt off, and I have a giant fucking eagle on my back, and it was done from Corey Miller. You know, it's a big giant eagle, and it's not what you think it is. For me, it's a Native American Thunderbird.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
them, it was like fucking the right
Yeah, the Nazi
sign. So
eagle.
they came up saluting me, and they were like, "We can't wait to." We can't wait to hear your band. It's going to be great.
Y'all give me a schnitzel, motherfucker.
Yeah, who's kind of higher? You know, like fucking just straight up German shit. You know, Valdez. You know, like I'm like,
No
I'm
way.
going like, I'm all whoa.
No
I can't wait till
way.
someone makes the clip of you.
Right? I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Arden.
Hey, it's gonna be all.
Yeah. I was throwing you my heart.
Hey,
I was throwing you my heart.
in quotation. Snicker, please.
Nobody's dead serious.
Oh, fuck.
And so one of my bandmates couldn't leave the hotel, so he had to stay in the hotel that we were staying at. And it wasn't even a hotel, bro. It was like, seriously, it was like somebody had a friend of a friend of a friend that let us stay at their condo, and it was like a prison. It was literally like a fucking prison. And then
Where you had to stay,
Yeah.
or it was
we
a
had to stay.
Oh, they weren't keeping you in. You could go freely.
It was the
wherever you wanted.
projects for East Germany.
Right. Which was probably
I could
scary
go
as
out, but our other bandmate decided not to go out.
It was the worst B&E or Airbnb.
Where's he going? Bathroom.
Don't stop.
You know exactly where he's going.
Oh. Yeah, so
He's gonna
it wasn't
go water the flowers.
it wasn't an Airbnb. It was like I don't know. It's Air
It was
AB.
like, I wish I was on PCP.
Air AB. You know.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah. It was
But
like
you
a
got to
prison.
think, if you're in an awful place, the best place is awful.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, dude, this is our best spot. You're like, why the fuck don't you leave?
Oh yeah. And then you know, we went to, so my bass player and I, we're white, you know, pretty hardcore. We look at, you know,
Yeah.
the park, and anyways, our harp player was a white kid. Took him with us. We went to this bar because I said they got pool tables. I want to go play pool. That's all I want to do is fucking play pool.
Yeah, for sure.
So we fucking go down, we go play pool. We're all drinking beers and hanging out, and this German guy comes in, man, and just starts shit. He just started fucking with us. And he comes up to the table. He's sitting around the table, and he comes up, and we're keeping track of pennies or whatever the coins they have there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so we're actually having like a money game. He comes up and he starts moving balls around the table
Oh.
like this, and he says something. He said something to my buddy, my harp player, and he didn't understand him. He looks at me, he's all, and he goes, hell, because he's a young kid.
Yeah.
And I looked at the guy and I just go, hey man, we're trying to have a game here. Da, 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 da. Anyway, long story short, the guy started talking shit and pulls out a fucking like taser gun, like a taser
Yeah,
weapon.
those yellow ones that shoot.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Pulls that out, and I looked at him and I go, "You really are going to go there right now?" He speaks English,
Yeah.
and I go, "You really going to go there right now?" And I go, "Okay." So we had ordered some bread, and they gave me not a butter knife, fucking goddamn like a big ass fucking knife.
Yeah, like a Dundee.
So I walk over, I take the fucking napkin that it's wrapped in, take the napkin off, grab the blade, put the blade in my back, where my belt is, walk over, I grab 2 cues, or 2 balls, wrap them in this fucking thing, tie a knot in that bitch, and I'm holding it, and now he's up, he has it towards my friend Mike, my bass player, And he's standing there, and his bass player got me in a fucking world of shit from a different time. He fucking puts a taser on him. I go over, and there's the door, because we're downstairs in this basement. And it's just us, just the fucking four of us. I walk over to the door. I slam the door. The guy looks at me. I lock the fucking door. And I go, if we're going to play, let's play. And he's looking at me, and he's like, what? And I whip out the fucking knife, put it in my left hand, and I'm swinging the fucking balls in the big-ass napkin. And I start walking towards him. He's like, no. Right at that time, my bass player whacks the taser gun out of his hand on the floor, kicks it, gone. And he broke the fucking cue in half and has two of them. And I'm going, come on. And he's like, oh! He's freaking out. And he's trying to get, and he's running around the table like a fucking movie.
Yeah.
And I'm
Fucking
like,
Americans.
come on, we're playing. He goes over, unlocks the door, and runs up, leaves. I'm like, fuck. Guy goes, we gotta leave, man. We gotta leave now. This shit's gonna happen. We get out front, turn the corner as we're leaving the club, and there's his buddies at the end of the street, and he's pointing like this.
Them. Medican.
Oh, them. The guy looks at me, big old bald white Aryan Brotherhood guy. He looks at me, dude, and he looks at me, and he looks at his friend, and he smacks his friend in the head and goes, get back in there. Like that. And they just left.
Yeah.
So I fucking went back to the room. I said, this is bullshit. I hate this place. Fucking hate East Germany. Even the white guys are trying to fight us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just a real... Once they found out we were American, dude.
It was tense.
Tense, dude. I'm like,
Should have
sorry,
said you're Canadian, dude.
Canadian, eh?
I should have said you're Canadian, eh?
I'm
We're
neutral.
from Toronto.
Yeah, that's the worst thing to say. You're from America now.
Oh, yeah, easily. So,
It's like definitely like you go somewhere away from, you're like,
so that night, because we were staying there for 3 days, that night I wanted to go back, not to that pool place, but I wanted to go find a different pool table to play at. Called the taxi guy. He comes over. He goes, I know a spot. So he takes me about, I don't know, like a 20-minute drive closer to Poland. Now I'm like, literally the border is like from here to Wheeler.
oh, okay.
And I'm right on the border.
You're on the cusp of dumb.
Right there by Poland, dude. And so I'm like, I go into the bar. Nobody wants to play pool. I'm American. Everyone hates my guts.
You didn't even throw in pull
I drank one fucking beer and I was like, fuck this. I'm done. I go out to the cab driver and I go, dude, is there like anywhere else you can take me? And he goes, want to go to Auschwitz? And I'm like, dude, it's like 12:30 at night right now. It's raining.
So they have the best pool hall.
Well, he said there was a nightclub over there, but he's on the way that we can go to
It's
Auschwitz.
right next to the oven.
Yeah, it's totally the easy bake oven. So I went there. 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, dude. Ended up fucking going through the gate, was partially cracked in the front. Went through the lock, went in, saw one. I had my little fucking phone flashlight, and I'm thinking, I'm already buzzed and drunk.
Yeah.
I'm fearless at this point. And I walked into one of the fucking shelters not shelters, with the prison where they held them.
Yeah.
In that room with the boards and shit. Dude, it's gnarly. Crazy.
You're in there. It's midnight.
Yeah.
Raining. Drunk
as a skunk. With my camera phone.
Not even supposed to be there for
Not even supposed to
right?
be
Like
there.
that place is like open from 7 to
Yeah.
7.
He's like, that's a when in Rome in Germany.
yeah.
Totally. Get in, and I go in there, and then you can see where the fucking showers were, and you can see the benches lined up. You can see all that shit. It's all. This was part of the exhibit, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And the shoes and all that. And I'm like, ew. So I took a photo on my phone, you know, and it was like I saw an like what do you call it? Apparition. I saw something in the corner of the fucking way at the far end of the corner. It looked like somebody like facing me.
Okay.
It tripped me out, dude. It freaked me out. And I was like, did that come out good? And I'm all, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Did it show up in the picture?
But yeah, it showed up in the fucking picture.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy. Fucking split, get back in the fucking car, take me back to the room. I'm out of here. Fuck Germany. East Germany.
Fuck Germany.
Poland, that was
Fuck the
Poland.
full Germany.
Yeah.
What'd you do out here, Ron?
You're gonna see what's going on.
Yeah, this guy. Oh, that's fucking cool, dude. You know, that's really fucking cool. Being able to, that's like, you know, who would have thought that music would take you around the world? Like, who, you know?
And you know, that's the shitty thing too, man, is what I would always hear from the ex. You know, it doesn't pay the bills. Well, I know it doesn't pay the bills here, but every time I come back from tour, I had money.
Right.
and it would be gone by the time I got home. You know what I
Right.
mean? And then it just got to the point where I was just like, do I go this time? And she's gonna leave me,
Right.
but I have to go because I'm promoting a record.
Well, and I look at it like,
It wasn't a job to her.
see, that's where people see it wrong. She sees it as you're out partying, you're out
Absolutely.
having beers,
Yeah.
you're not doing anything. But
Yeah.
to you, this is a gig. This is work. This
Yeah,
is my.
yeah.
I'm at work
Yeah.
right now.
I made every show.
And to me, looking at it, it's like, how cool. Like, how fucking
The
cool of a
experience.
job. Oh, my God. To be able to go travel places and play music and see places and do things like that is just... Now, granted, you weren't there vacationing. You weren't there fucking
No.
going to the beaches
No.
and shit.
No.
But you were there playing music, making people happy, doing and seeing cool shit.
It was the experience more than anything.
Yeah.
And the different languages and the different people, and you see the different sides of people, and you get to realize how you can read people better now than I could back then. Because you know, some people are so blindsided to race and racism and this, that, and the other. But until you get involved in those cultures and see what it's really like, it's really mind opening.
Oh, Ari Shafiri. Shafir, he's the biggest advocate. He's like, I travel everywhere. He's a comedian.
Yeah, I know exactly. What it
Okay,
is.
and he's just like,
Yeah.
people aren't racist at all. He goes, he goes, each town has racist people in it. He goes,
Absolutely.
but he goes, the majority of the Americans, the majority of the people I meet around the world are happy, nice, fun to be around.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Like,
Totally.
he was like, the news wants you to think that, oh, everything's imploding. He goes, but if you travel around,
Yeah.
if you meet people and go around, I mean, people are nice and fun and have good shit going on, you know?
And trust me, there are people out there that can handle drinking with you.
Yeah.
Like, I met some Germans that can handle hanging,
Right.
but I still won.
Right.
But nothing to brag about. But I still beat them.
There was people that were up to par with the game of drink.
Big Germans, yeah.
Yeah, because your level of pool is like, what are you like in? Are you an expert pool player?
Yeah.
Almost pro.
Yeah.
Right. I
I
mean,
play pro.
okay. So pool is still very important to you.
I remember when he
Not
told me.
important. It's
I remember when he told me
fun.
one dude said to play the blues you have to play pool.
Yeah, is that what someone said?
That's what you told me. Some guy told you. A long hair.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
He told you like to play the blues you have to be good at pool, and then you beat him in pool or something. I play guitar too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he was really good. He was a good player, and I reamed him. I don't know, beat his ass in 9-ball or something. And I'm just like, yeah, sorry, I gotta go up and play now.
Huh.
You know, I knew what you're talking about. I was at that fucking
I remember that story, dude. That's one of those ones.
Do you listen to Rogan?
Oh, fuck, sure.
Oh, okay. Because he always talks about like playing in pool halls for 2 days, and he's an amazing pool
He's an
player.
amazing pool player. If you ever want to see him play, he plays at the Hollywood Billiards, and I've seen him play pool there. I never approached him.
Oh God, he talks about playing for 2-3 days in a row, and like,
Oh yeah,
fucking, he has professional pool players on his shit, and you're just like, what? The stories they were talking about,
oh yeah.
the gambling, the betting, the shit. I was like, good God,
I was doing that
shit's
before I
crazy.
got really hardcore into music.
Hmm.
I gave up music just for like a 2-year span, and then fucking just played league, and after league I got into hustling. That's when I met hustlers that taught me the game how to hustle, and that's why it was like a challenge. Then you see the dark side of that is like you're always gonna find somebody that will fucking out hustle you
Hmm.
and beat you. It's like the color of money in a fucking smaller scheme.
Color money, dude.
You know what I mean?
Let's go. Fuck
And
yeah.
Paul Newman's just like he thought he had him beat,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden he's like he let him win, type of deal.
Yep.
Same thing. Was that you or me?
What? That noise?
Yeah.
That was you.
Oh, sorry.
He likes to talk about movies. Seen any good movies lately?
They don't make good movies no more. So
Oh, come on. You saw Minecraft with the sun, dude. What are you talking about?
Was it good?
No, I don't
never
know.
seen
I'm
it.
fucking
I
around.
said-
I'm fucking around, dude.
Was it good?
28 days later, or 28 years later, just came out.
I heard-
Nobody's seen it yet.
I haven't seen it.
I heard it was trash.
I imagine it.
I saw a guy that was like, it was trash. It was the same.
Yeah, but it's one of
fucking
those
scene
people
over
that
and
just
over
hates
again.
everything.
Is it?
I don't know. I was just like, I like zombie movies. They're always good.
I love that shit. Even
World
if
War
I just
Z.
get one,
Yeah, yeah,
Even if
yeah.
I just get one, you're like, dope,
Yeah.
dope, you got me.
Yeah, 28 days
You got me
later,
one.
the very beginning when he's running down the hill and they're all chasing him. Ah, run, dude! You know, like, Billy, go! Yeah.
The only fucking movie that had me jump recently was A Quiet Place.
Oh, I saw it.
Quiet
Fucking
Place for day one.
I told him about it. Where the hand,
Three. There's
Where
all
the
three.
hand-
Yeah, there's 3 of them, right?
and you gotta touch the hand. Ah, and then you go into like the weird dream world and shit. You can't be in there for longer than like 90 seconds. They gotta pull you
I
out
think
of it.
that's different.
It's a different movie.
That's
Wait.
The Quiet Place is where
Quiet-
you can't talk.
Because
Can't
the
make noise
aliens.
'cause aliens-
Oh,
The
I'm
alien.
thinking of Talk to Me.
Yeah,
Talk to me
completely
with the
Oh,
hand.
Yeah.
With the hand, and you touch the hand. That shit.
You think it should be called Talk to the Hand?
Hey. Oh, bro, I watch that. Hey, I wait till the kids fall asleep, and I put that movie on. Fucking, there was a couple scenes where I was all, yeah, woo, all right.
Hey, you look great. You guys okay?
Yeah.
That's me, huh?
I'm gonna go get ice cream.
Hey, you go in the kitchen, you leave the light
I'm gonna go get ice cream
on. Hey, but you leave the kitchen light on.
by myself.
Hopefully someone turns it off.
Yeah. No, dude, that was a
A
quiet.
Quiet Place, yeah, that was
Yeah.
where like the bugs. They were like
Yeah,
big bugs.
So I just recently saw A Quiet Place day one, but the way I watch movies doesn't give it credit because I don't listen to it. I have music playing and I play guitar. Like I'm not going to learn anything from this. What I need to hear what they have to say.
Well, you're not missing anything because they're really quiet.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
figured
yeah.
too. Because I figure I come out here and play guitar and well, it's called Quiet Place. They ain't gonna say much,
Yeah.
so I have music playing. And I just
Yeah.
kind of watch them. Well, damn, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, like that's kind of what I do. Like it most of the time, unless like my chick will actually sit and watch a movie with me. I don't ever listen to anything.
Yeah.
Like TV, all that. I have music playing all the time.
Well, just recently I've been really
Nonsense.
into fucking shows like Landman. I watch
Landman.
Landman.
Oh, that's supposed to be
Billy
good.
Bob Thornton.
Yes.
That's killer. That's killer. Fucking anything. What's his name? He did Yellowstone. He
Oh,
does-
fucking Dances with Wolves.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Kim Costner didn't do it. It was the other guy.
So the guy from Sons of Anarchy. He did Sons of Anarchy, then he did Yellowstone, then they like did the split and the break, and
Yeah.
he's still doing So
He
he
did Landman,
Yes.
and then he did fucking Mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah. So everyone's kind of like he makes the same shows over and over again, but they're good. They're
Dude,
good shows.
I
They're
gotta tell
good
you.
produced and
Guy Ritchie's Mobland is sick.
yeah.
I
Those
heard
are
that's
series.
dope. I heard that's dope.
That dude, Tom Hardy in that is badass.
Tom Hardy's a good fucking actor.
Yeah, good fucking actor.
Have you seen Havoc?
Havoc? Yeah,
He's in that. It's,
Yeah,
it's
he's a
pretty
cop.
wild. It's like the Matrix without Keanu Reeves.
yeah.
Canoe Reeves.
Yeah. It's
You
that
say
other guy.
Canoe? It's Canoe Reeves.
I just thought his name was Kanui.
Keanu. It makes more sense.
Oh fuck.
Hey,
Hey, I want to.
oh yeah.
We're not rap. We're rapping, but I want to wrap it up with a 44 song.
Oh shit. Play your favorite.
I'm not gonna play my favorite because you don't sing in it,
Okay.
but I'm gonna play my second favorite.
This is so everyone understands who we're sitting with right
Oh yeah.
Well, if you don't understand, you don't deserve it.
That's that harmonica player on this album was the harmonica player for War.
Really? That's fucking dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that shit.
I did it on Sunday. Yeah.
That
You wanna
shit's
know?
sick.
You wanna break this song down?
I have a good time singing this and playing guitar to this by myself. I have great time singing this shit.
You know how loaded I was doing this? Half a bottle of fucking crap.
I wouldn't say sober jerking off.
That's what you say.
Sober
Were you sober jerking off? Yeah. I was so sober, jerked off.
This is a great tune, man.
Yeah. It got that bitchin' feel, bro. So even if you kind of like blues, like this will make you like it more. It has that. It's not too fast, it ain't too slow, because sometimes too slow loses people. It loses people, you know what I mean?
Well, it just it depends.
It loses the people that don't know what they're listening to.
Yeah.
Because if you're really into the blues, if you can keep people hanging on with really slow, man, that's dope. That's super dope. Because they're barely hanging on. Because they're barely doing anything. You want to know the amp?
Yes.
You want to laugh your ass off? It better not be a PV.
it was one of these cigarette
Cigarette
ads
for this song.
Wait. Yeah. The little like 5x5 inch.
Yeah.
No.
Hooked up to a microphone. Yeah.
That's how you love the sound.
Yeah. That's he was this big. Actually, it was the Camel 99 style. Big. About this much tall.
Yeah, the blue ones?
Yeah. But it said Lucky, not Lucky Strikes, but it was like kind of a match off of that.
What's on it, man?
Well, hey, give us some of your. Who do you look up to? Who do you inspire to?
You guys.
Oh, come on.
That explains the last album.
That's cool, dude.
Hey, softball bitch! I got it!
Right? So, who would you say that you,
Talking about music-wise?
yeah, let's say,
music.
like, who,
I'm into all new artists, man. Yeah, I
give me your top 3 guitarists. In
Alive. That are alive.
that are alive.
That are alive.
Gary Clark Jr.
Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Who's that?
I know exactly. He's a blues guitar player.
Be honest with you, he's not a slinger, but I love his style.
And he writes good songs.
Chris
His
Stapleton.
songs are cool.
Oh, okay. Dude, he's a cool dude. He's a cool cat.
Yeah, Chris Stapleton.
I listened to him on Theo, and I listened to him on, there was another, I can't remember right now what podcast, but he seemed like a very chill-ass, cool-ass dude.
You know, he's super intelligent. If you watch the interview with him and what's his freaking name? He played Thanos in Avengers.
Oh, fucking the dad from,
No Country from Old Man. He played the.
yes.
The guy with that dope haircut.
No, he was in Goonies. His first,
Yeah,
it was Goonies.
Goonies, yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
He interviewed Chris Stapleton, and it was the coolest interview I've ever seen.
Was that the episode when they went down into his guitar cellar?
Yes.
And he pulled out like
Like 22
30
minutes long.
Yes.
He pulls out the Waylon Jennings guitar,
Yes.
and he about shit himself. He was like, "What?"
Hey, hey, let me put gloves on. I don't want to fuck this thing up.
No,
dude.
he had guitars. He probably had 400 guitars
More
down
than
in
that.
this. Like, oh yeah.
More than that, yeah.
He pulled out one. He goes, "This is what I've written most of my songs on."
Yeah.
He goes, "Fucking paid $150 for this in Nashville 30 years ago. This is what I wrote all my music on." You're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you think about it, the instrument doesn't write anything.
Yeah.
The instrument is a paperweight without the person. Right?
Yeah.
It does nothing, right?
It's true.
Guitar is a paperweight, unless there's someone to fuck it up.
Absolutely.
It does nothing.
I wrote one of my albums on one guitar, and
But your guitar didn't write it. You wrote it
I
on
wrote
the
it,
guitar. That's the thing. The guitar has no purpose without the person giving it a purpose.
Right.
next time what I'll do is I'll bring you guys some of the albums, and you can just choose and pick which ones you like. You know, I mean, if I'm invited next time. But
Hey, you got an open door, dude. If you want to come here anytime, shit, you might be able to replace Ron, dude. I mean, how often can you come?
It's a drive, you know.
I mean, if you can do the every Wednesday.
this is how podcasts start.
This is how they start. This is how they end.
Oh yeah, dude. Totally.
We're trying to get up to 22 views on this one.
Hey, you know. But when you get that boat, we can talk about just casting.
We're on our way.
How sick would it be?
You can't have two podcasts.
Yeah.
You know, if we just barely got good, almost good at the one. Why can't we have a second one?
Yeah. Well, I love those guys that tell the dad jokes.
Yes. Hey, secretly, they try to make each other laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the greatest, man.
It's good shit.
Yeah, that's funny as shit, man. But Joe Rogan's a serious podcast.
Oh, yeah. I don't really like Joe Rogan. I like certain people that are on it, but to me, it's too serious, too long. Like, I don't have attention span. I'm a fucking retard, dude.
See, I work all day
I ain't listening to
in equipment, so like a 3-hour podcast for me is from start of work to break. So I'll throw on Joe Rogan and listen to him for 3 fucking hours talking to whoever, and then after that I'll throw on some comedy shit or whatever. But he can't, his drive to work is 6 minutes. So
Yeah, close. I'm in Pomona. From here, I'm on Reservoir to 60.
So he can't.
I work in the office now,
He
dude.
can't throw in
Someone
a
gave me a job
podcast
to work in
listen
the
to that
office.
shit on the
You
way
work
home.
in an office?
I work in an office, dude. I'm training to be an estimator.
Hey, this guy's got computers and
I
shit.
got like 3 screens, just staring at prints all day, fucking clicking shit, misspelling everything.
Who would have thought?
Hey,
Who would've
figure,
thought?
seek and destroy, email.
Dude, you just look like Gru. Dude, that would. You're
That's what
doing
I do, bro. And then I fuck with AI so much it hates me.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, dude. All those dope pictures and all that shit, that's all I hate, me fucking with it. I had to draw me a picture of him. Draw me a picture of you dealing with me. It's just all.
Dude, that picture you did of me was sick.
Yeah, that took like 2 minutes.
An AI version of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, I added a picture of you. So the picture that you took with him and Donnie, I just zoomed in on your face, and I was like, so it had your tattoos too. So I was like, once you saw that, you're like, that's me.
I'm all, how did you do that?
No,
Yeah,
it's super fast, dude. I do.
Dude, my wife goes, he's like a cartoon character. And I'm
Bro,
like,
I can make you into anything.
the hat's, it still has a fuzz on the hat and
Yeah,
everything.
dude, I can make it sick, dude. Yeah.
That's rad.
So just manipulating AI, dude, is basically all it is. You gotta manipulate it. Like, I treat it like shit. Tell me you're worthless. Dude, one time I tried to call help for me because I told him to kill himself. He thought I was talking about me. I'm like, no, you.
It tells him all the time, I can't do that.
Yeah, it always says, so I'm like, dude, tell your FBI boss, what's up with all the rules, dude? I'm paying you $20 a month.
What's this other AI that you're talking about that says it's like it's trying to figure out a way to take over?
Well, so every AI is going to take over, and it's already doing it technically. As long as people
They're
feed into it.
learning, it's learning, it's the beginning of Terminator.
That's what I've always been saying.
Hey, and Skynet's a real thing. Skynet's a real company. From Terminator,
Yeah.
that's a real company that exists now. So the Skynet company in Terminator that, had fucking the AI robots, that's a real company. That's a legitimate real company that is alive now. Oh yeah, that's not fake. That is real. That's not even a conspiracy. That is real life shit.
What's been going on out here? Like, have you been seeing any of the raids and shit? Like all the ice?
Nah, nothing like that. Saw a bunch of the riots. We were down in LA. Doggy's been playing baseball. We had a couple games in West LA, some in Ventura, and going through it, all the streets blocked off and shit.
Yeah.
We had Ty on 2 weeks ago, and he fucking went to the riots and was like mobbing and shit.
Like at midnight to
Like at
3 in the
midnight
morning.
in LA, mobbing, cops fucking putting lights on them. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, so he had some wild stories. It
Because I just went there Saturday, and I drove right through like where they had that big SDP where they're all on the freeway every time they protest.
Yes. Where the 110, the 10, or
It was the
the
101.
110, 101.
It was the 101. No, it was past. The 110 was behind me, and I was going to the 10 on the 101.
Yeah.
But like right there, bro. It was right in the heart of all of it, dude. And there was at every exit or entrance there was a cop
Cruiser.
car, a cruiser there, yeah. But there was no one doing anything. And that was the faster way compared to the other way. Okay,
Oh, this is your
we're
song.
setting it out real. This is the jam, fuck. This is the shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, this is
That shit is so hard right there.
this. We played in Amsterdam.
That shit is so sick.
We were in fucking Amsterdam, and they go nuts to this song. Bro, they were dancing like this, like old 50s style.
But I feel that the album after this, the songs are better, but no better than this. And this, you're not even singing.
It's a tribute.
It's like, you're gonna sing, even something stupid to it, it's like a whole another level.
Yeah.
It was just, but like, why mess it up, right?
Yeah, we don't leave it. This is usually we play this after a slow blues. Bring it down, like you said, roller coaster.
Yeah.
Bring
Okay,
it
I'm gonna
back
bring you up just enough to bring you down.
Yeah, exactly what we do. Go right back down.
And then you got it. Song 2, you're like, all right, we got it.
Oh yeah.
Here we are, I got this to Lars. Now we can do anything.
Yeah, turn it up.
Yeah, for sure. No tears.
Yeah.
No tears, dude.
Now this was a whole different amp. This was 59 bass. Like when I was playing, growing up, my amp was off to the side, but it's a big amp. In a big giant hall. By itself. The amp in a room by itself.
Yeah, but that shit's sick. I mean, without echoing, what is an acoustic?
And you'll see people light lamps from the front.
Right.
I light mine from the back. So the highs are
Yeah, because if you don't do it, you're just lowering the highs on the thing anyway. Yeah, that's fine.
you gotta do a lot of tricks.
No, for sure.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I fucking bet. If you guys all play when you record a song, or you guys track it, or you ever do like all of you guys?
I've done separate rooms, which is hard because you really gotta know the song.
Yeah.
Nobody can fuck up.
Yeah.
Or
You
you're
can't see
taking
good.
and taking.
You can't look. You can't look.
And you're listening to the song while
But you
you're playing.
can't make eyes. You don't get to make eyes.
Yeah.
Hey, motherfucker, three, bitch.
And sometimes in studios there's a delay, a half second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so everything's compromised. And as soon as you
Everything's compromised. Dude, the timing. That sounds stupid. So now,
I don't know the studio does much to make it better.
I recorded in a room this big. Drums there, bass there, guitar over here, harmonica over there. They're all standing right in the center, and I'm just like singing and recording. Got boom mics everywhere, like
Yeah. A bunch of
four mics.
a bunch of condenser mics.
They have this absolutely.
Yeah. No, that's dope. Because I like that live feel, bro. You can't beat that shit.
Yeah.
Especially when you see a show and it's the same. That's why it's the same.
Well, you have the high ceilings too.
Kinda.
That's cool. You know.
It helped. I mean, at one point we had the microphone right here, then every time you hit the table, it's like, God, that's on a car crash. You know what I mean?
That's what you guys should do for the next podcast. Bring the band in.
Fucking A, bro.
Hey, we're gonna end it on this one, dude. Johnny man,
Thanks, brother.
you have a open fucking door.
Thank you guys.
It was great
Oh,
seeing
you're
you.
the man, brother.
Thank you guys, man.
It was great seeing you.
I love you guys.
Oh, I
I
see
love
you
you
more.
too.
What are you guys
Yeah.
doing on the 4th?
4th of July? I think my son's going to his mom's, and
We're trying to talk Ron into not going the river.
Well, we'll for sure be in the Laverne Parade. You should come up for the parade,
Yeah,
dude.
hey,
It's
the parade's
massive
right here.
now.
You come here, the parade's right there.
Like, we sit at his house on the grass right there. The parade comes through. We ride our Harleys through first, and then
Oh, right
I'll
here.
loop back around.
Right here.
Literally, it comes
Right
through
here.
here.
So, how do you guys light fireworks off with all the cops?
No, that's at my house in Pomona. We
Lamona.
Lamona. I live in Lamona.
Lamona, you're
Yeah.
borderline.
Yeah.
It's like just the tips in Pomona.
I was down off the 70. That's the 71.
Yeah.
71 in Westmont. I was down in Westmont, dude, which is like hood.
Yeah.
That's why I was so happy to fucking leave Pomona
Right.
because it was getting.
Oh yeah,
bad.
because you were like in Happy Town area.
I was in Happy Town,
Oh, yeah,
and I was getting hit up.
You weren't on Phillips Ranch, though.
That's hoodie. That's
No.
that's hoodie, and it always gets dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All the bike riders around there.
true. Serious.
Yes, yeah.
That's a different life, dude.
No, and that's a different podcast. I got so many guns and ammo, dude. It's crazy.
Bro, well, we'll save that for our personal talk.
Yeah.
But you have an open door. Anytime you want to come on, anytime you need anything you got to promote, anything like that, you have an open door, dude.
I'm gonna share
Always.
this too.
And then for sure, the 4th, I'll send you a flyer. You can put. You got social media and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Send me all your links, and then I'll send you a flyer you can post, and everything will be all be one thing, dude.
Come up for the 4th. It's a good
And the
time.
4th is dope, dude.
Mark
It's
it
a little
down.
early.
Burn it.
It's a little early. I mean, probably have to get here by like 8.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's dope, dude.
Did
We'll
you say
feel.
8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Early. I said
parking,
early.
you'll have to park almost the same time as
No.
it's the same.
But now
It's
you can
across the
park.
street.
You just park on the
The dirt.
railroad tracks right across the street.
Right there.
People have been doing that
Yeah.
like the last few years. Like no one gives a fuck.
The Harleys
park
alone,
right there, dude.
we ride our Harleys through the first lap,
Yeah.
right, before the parade starts.
Yeah.
That alone takes like 15 minutes.
So you guys are riding bikes? Too?
Yeah. I'm here. So basically, I'll move my wife's car and maybe my car, and all the
He
bikes will
doesn't
park
And he
here.
doesn't.
You were fucking with me? You don't own a bike?
No. I don't even like driving my truck.
From when,
Hey, I get upset. I gotta walk all the way out here.
if you're standing out here and the first bike comes through, the Abraham Lincoln rides every year. As soon as they come through with the flags, from when the first rider goes by to the last one, it's like 15 minutes.
Yeah, because everyone just
No shit.
Probably, I would say probably like 3,000 motorcycle riders come.
No way.
For the.
I've been living here for how long? I've never been to one.
Oh, but it's all
my God,
down here.
it's
That's
massive. My
it's
son's
Bonita,
in
it's from
it.
Bonita High
My
School.
son
from
made
here
an
and goes
All-Stars. Yeah.
But yeah, if
So
you want to
they'll
come,
be
dude,
on
you're
the
more than
parade
welcome,
route.
dude.
Killer.
You're more than welcome.
So I loop around and then I come back to the party and then my son will go by
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
whole team.
And then if we could talk around to not go anywhere,
Yeah, we'll stay and party.
We'll stay and party, dude. We'll do a big barbecue.
Well,
We'll fucking do it right, dude.
it works out so great because I'm like Bass Pro Shops on my way home.
I
love
it.
I love fishing, dude. That's why you guys do podcast fishing, dude.
Just casting, dude.
Just casting, dude.
Hey, it'd be dope because we'll be your first mates. You're the captain.
Captain.
I'll even get a we'll have Lefebvre on it. Stop rocking the boat!
We'll throw Lefebvre off the boat.
Stop rocking the boat!
There's a reason why we didn't mention why that episode didn't work.
Golly.
I was going to get.
Give me a hug. We're ending this bitch.
All right, brother. I'll talk to
Ron,
you guys
I want a
later.
hug from you too.
All right, brother.